And we are live. Welcome to this surprise live stream. My name is Sam, Live Production Tips and Tools. Again, if you're watching live, let me know that you can hear me. I just on this Saturday morning surprise live stream. This is not gonna take long, guys, but I thought I would do a quick live stream today about my new kit, lighting kit that I got, and just talk about it a little bit. Take a look at the pricing and what the light can do. So again, hopefully I'm gonna get people joining because this is a surprise live stream. We're gonna be talking about the SL-60W from Godox. Is a kit that I bought actually from Amazon as a kit. So I bought a two light kit kind of thing. So sorry. So I'm hoping I'm just gonna give you my impressions the first time unboxing it and using it, and hopefully it will give you an insight if you are into getting or upgrading your lighting for live streaming or even filmmaking. Okay, these are good lights for filmmaking. You can use them to create amazing videos for your clients if you are a freelancer. But at the same time, if you do live streams for, especially for YouTube, or you do some sort of interview style shooting, these lights are going to be fantastic. So I'm not gonna take much time. I'm gonna go straight to the content. And again, my name is Sam, Live Production Tips and Tools. I welcome you to my channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. We talk about live streaming, gear, tools. We talk about software, cameras, lighting, audio, everything live streaming and video recording. So I'm gonna go straight to the point again. So a few weeks ago, I was looking for cheap lights, yet professional lights that could, give me good image, not just for my studio or for my live streams like the one that I'm doing right now. Basically, it was more for our studio business, something I do on the side, and I decided to go to get something on the budget, and I decided to go with the Godox SL-60W. So if you can see, this is the light, and I'm just gonna show you the kit that I was able to get actually from Amazon, which was just gonna show you a little bit my screen. There we go. So this is the kit that I was able to get from Amazon, this kit right here. And the kit comes with two lights. Basically, I needed two lights because I need one key light and another field light depending on what I'm trying to shoot. But if you're trying to shoot some interviews, you probably need two lights, at least one main light or your main key light, and then another field light. So I needed two lights, and at the same time it comes with soft boxes. So I don't know if you guys can see the difference if you're familiar with my channel, but right now I'm using actually one of the lights, and I'm using the soft box as well that comes with the light. So basically what you get from the Godox SL-60W, you get this light, obviously, and you get two stands. So you get two stands like this. Just gonna put on full screen little quick. So you get two stands like this. I tested myself. I tested the stands. They're not super heavy duty, but they can do the job. They're not light either, right? So they can do the job. And then third, you get few accessories. So basically, if you can see, this is the light, and this is the back of the light, and obviously you're gonna get power cable, which is right here. This is the power cable, right? Super heavy duty and super long. And you get on the top of that, you get a reflector, right? Which is, I'm gonna install it for you guys to just see what it will look like on the light. So basically the light has this cover, so you need to take it off before you can start using it. So you got this little thing here that you just pull and twist and then take it off. So this is the lamp. This is the lamp itself from the light. Super bright, by the way. And so we are going to attach the reflector just to show you guys. So just like this, push it and twist, and that's it. So this is what it looks like with the reflector. Boom. So this is what it looks like. Now the reflector has obviously has some, this is like it's like a sort of diffuser kind of thing. Okay, you can attach on the reflector. It's going to kind of filter a little bit the light just to make sure it's not super harsh. So there we go. So this is something that comes with it as well, and this is what it will look like. Okay, now this is just one part. This is just the light, and then obviously the cable. I'm not sure if I'm gonna plug it just to show you what it looks like. It's just, I'm gonna show you probably the intensity coming from the key light that I'm using right now, because it's the same light that I'm using. But you know, instead of plugging it in, I'm going to actually show you more accessories. So the next accessory that comes with the light is gonna be this Softbox. So obviously I'm gonna have to kind of move backwards a little bit to show you the entire Softbox. So as you can see, that's the Softbox, and if you open it, it has another layer of diffuser. So it has two diffusers. It has a small diffuser inside, and then it had another bigger diffuser. So if you can see inside, you know, so basically that's the reflector itself, and then you can easily attach it using this little say ring or whatever. I don't know what's called, but this is what I use to attach. Obviously if you want to attach it to your light, you're gonna have to remove this reflector itself, right? So you're gonna have to remove this and attach the the reflector, sorry, the softbox, sorry, my bad. Anyways, so yeah, so that's what you get in the kit. And as you can see, just gonna show it to you again on the screen, because it shows everything. So this is what you get. Everything is here, is well explained. Now if you go to amazon.com, it says it's unavailable right now, but depending on where you're shopping from, I was actually to get it from amazon.ca, so the Canadian website. Again, it's gonna depend on where you're shopping from, but but what I wanted to talk about mostly about this light. This light is not new. It's been on the market for quite some time. Again, you don't have to buy the kit. You can always get just one light itself on its own, and get a different, let's say, softbox separately, depending on what you need. You probably don't need two lights. But what I wanted to say is the fact that these lights have been on market for a long time. So they have good reputation, and they're very, very inexpensive. So if you buy just the light, I think it's 120 US dollars, and that's really, really good, considering the fact that these lights are going to give you good image, really, really good image, professional grade, and you're not gonna go wrong with these lights, and they're very, very affordable. Now, I have to mention that the lights are not RGB. They're not RGB. They are 5600 Kelvin, so they're not RGB. You're not gonna be able to change colors and stuff like that. Another thing is they're not bicolor, so it's one temperature kind of thing. So it's daylight, so you're not gonna be able to do all those crazy fancy stuff. Now, I also have to mention that they come with this little remote. Hopefully my GH5 is gonna be able to focus on it. Let's give it a time. There you go. So that's the remote that comes with it. So with this remote, you can change the intensity. You can connect multiple lights with it and be able to control multiple lights at the same time. And yeah, and you can turn it on and off. Like right now, I can just boom, it's off, right? So when I come to record, everything's already set. I just come sit before I do my live streams. I'll just hit on, and it's already set, the intensity and everything, and just turn it on. So that's like super, super wow, and very useful, especially if you do YouTube or live streaming for social media and stuff like that. But even if you use it for interviews or shooting for your gigs, it's still good to have a remote. Just whenever you set, you can just, instead of going on, sometimes you put the light up high and you don't want to go and want to go play with the menu, right here, like on the light, play with the knobs and stuff like that. You don't want to go there sometimes. So having a remote is something that is going to be helpful. Actually, I forgot to mention that if you can see the back really has this LCD screen. So you have this power on and off kind of button, and you have this knob to change the intensity of the light. The light itself, it goes from 10% to 100%. So 10% being like the lowest, and 100% obviously being the highest brightness that you can get. And if you can see right now, I'm using it at the lowest. Actually, I'm not the lowest, but I'm like at 11%. If you can see on my remote, there you go. So you can see 56 Kelvin temperature, 5600 Kelvin temperature, and intensity is at 11%. Now you can see, just want to show you guys what it will look like if I go a little higher. You can see that's like 17, 19, that's like 20%. That's 21. Let's go to 30%. That's 30%. As you can see, it's super, super bright. And that's like with double diffusion on it. So I have the softbox on it, which is very, very useful. That's like 50%, right? If I try to go to above 50%, like to 100%, you won't even be able to see my face. It will be all white. So that's just how powerful and bright the light is. So again, you can use it for other stuff. I mean, I know this is a small space, so this is maybe not the best use case scenario for like to show you the superpowers of this light. But if you want to use it for like studio stuff, recording interviews, for your church, or for your business, this is gonna be fantastic. So again, I wanted to show you that, guys. Again, if you here watching, I see a few people watching right now. Let me know in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from, and what kind of lights you're using to live stream your either you live stream for your business or for your social media. Like, these lights are going to be very, very good for social media, guys. I'm telling you, if you have a YouTube studio or some sort of, social media streaming, if you're streaming on Twitch, you're streaming on Facebook, in a setup like what I have right now, they're super, super perfect. Actually, you don't need two. You can just use one as your main key light for your field. The one that you have on as a main, you can always have, if you can have use a reflector here, or if you have a wall, like right now my wall is kind of reflecting on me, so I don't even need a field light here because my space is small. And on the top of that, you can just have a few lights in the back, like what I have in the background, just to create some color, and it's gonna be fantastic. So this light, for the money, guys, I feel like if you need an upgrade, if you need to get a new light, I feel like these lights are going to be awesome for the budget and for the value that you're gonna get from the light. At the same time, I got these gels. They cost like 12 or 15 or $20 on Amazon as well. So basically, these gels, I got them mainly if I want to create this colorful effect. Let's say if I want to use one of the lights on my background as as an RGB kind of light, right? So like, if I want to create some color with the light, I can use these gels. So basically, I'll just put it in front of the light. Like right now, it's hard to see, but yeah, you can see if it's even changing. But usually, the best way to do it is just kind of find a way to clip it, like in front of the light, something like this. Something like this. Now the light is not on, but you can actually get some blue, orange, any color that you want. Like I have all the colors, and is just put it in front of the light, and it's going to create some colorful effect, especially if you want to use that for your background. So again, guys, feel free, you can be creative if you don't want to invest in RGB lights, and you still want to use one of the lights as your especially for your background, just to create some colorful kind of looking effect. Then you can get the gels, and they're going to do the job for you. Of course, it's not gonna be super wow as getting an actual RGB light, but it's gonna do the job. Now if you want, which is something probably that I'm going to invest in, if you want, you can also consider getting the GVM RGB lights if you feel like you need some RGB lights as well. So you can get those, maybe two of those for your background, and then get the SL60W for your sorry the SL60W for your key light. So that's gonna be fantastic as well, especially if you have a bigger space. You probably want more output from the lights, right? So you probably need two lights, especially sometimes the reason why I say two lights, you can get away with just one RGB light. Like right now, you can see that I'm actually using a very, very tiny small light, pocket RGB light for my background, but my space is a little smaller. So if you have a bigger space and you want to create like this full colorful background, then you can consider this GVM RGB lights that you can use, and then maybe get the SL60W as your key light, and that's gonna be fantastic. So again, guys, let me know what you think. This is, I'm using the light right now, one of the lights with the diffuser on, and the softbox again, and as you can see, that's like 11%. This is like 10%, which is the lowest. So like it's super bright. I'm using the minimum, and my camera ISO is like at 200, like the lowest ISO that I can get from the GH5. So like I can go to 12%, 13%. 13% is still perfect. It's not bad, but it's a little too bright for me. So for me, I like to keep it around something like 11%. I just feel like it's my sweet spot, but 12% will still be okay. Like right now, if I put at 12%, I bet you guys won't even see the difference, but that's just how good and even you can see I don't have any harsh lighting on me. You can see that my skin tone is like kind of perfectly even. So that's just what the softbox, the magic from the softbox. So I would recommend, if you get this light, obviously try to get the softbox. Let's say if you don't get the kit, make sure you get, if you get just the light, make sure you get a softbox with it, because it's gonna make a very big difference. If you use just a reflector that comes with the light, it's gonna be okay, but it's kind of like spotty and it's kind of like harsh on your subject. So a softbox is going to make a very big difference. So again, that's just what I had to talk about this light. Other than that, I'm super happy with it. um, super happy with it. In my past days, actually back in the day before I actually upgraded to this, I was using this kit, which is a kit that we got about like, I think about like 3 years ago, and that's what we were using. Photography and videography sometimes, but it's a cheap one, like I had it, and it was just there doing nothing, because we got it like back in the day, 3 years ago, something like that. And when I started YouTube channel, I was like, I can use some of this light. So I picked up one of the soft boxes, and I bought some cheap LED bulbs from Amazon. That's what I was using. It was doing the job. If you guys watch my videos, it was okay. But by upgrading to something like this, especially for my YouTube videos and my live streams, to me it looks more, it's more, not only it's more solid, the stand is super, it's not super heavy duty, but it's kind of heavy duty. It's kind of more solid, and the light itself is solid, and the output from the light is solid at the same time. I like the fact that I have a remote. So like those some features that I like about the light. And again, if you can see the rating, the CR, let me just find it. The rating, I think it's a CR rating, I believe it's about 96, something like that. Like the way they rate lights, performance, the evenness, and the quality of the light, especially for video. So these are like professional lights that are going to really change your live streams or your video production, especially if you are a beginner. If you're not a beginner, I'm assuming you're probably using them already, because they've been around for quite some time. If you're not using them, chances are you probably have lights like aperture and stuff like that. So if you are an experienced filmmaker, you probably already know these lights, or you're probably using something better. But if you are a beginner and you're still on a budget, these lights are going to give you something to start with, So other than that, guys, I just wanted to jump on the live stream, just talk about these amazing lights. It doesn't really, apart from those accessories, so the light itself, probably I'm gonna do a full review. So you got the light itself, you got the cables, the stand, and the soft box. Other than that, that's all you got from the box. Again, if you buy the full kit, hopefully, depending on where you're buying from, right now it says it's unavailable, but I'm sure if you check back, you may find the kit, or depending on which website you're buying from, you may be buying from Amazon.com or Amazon.ca or Amazon UK, depending on where you're watching from. You can find a full kit, and mine I paid 500 Canadian dollars. 500 Canadian dollars, I believe it's like 400 ish US dollar. So that's a good deal. Actually, a few days ago on Amazon.com, it was around 300. The whole kit was around $329. So if you can check back, sometimes you can see some sales. And as you can see, like honestly, you're getting two lights, guys. Two lights. This is like super super good lights, and you're getting obviously the sorry, the softbox, and at the same time you're getting the stands, of course, for the lights. So that's super super wow, man. This is really a good deal, for especially if you want to upgrade. And yeah, so as you can see, this is the LCD on the back. You get the channel thing. So the channel, as you can see, it's on channel 16. So basically that's why you use to sync the light to your remote. And at the same time you got the intensity. So the 38%, that's gonna be your intensity. And 96F, that's the heat from I think that, as you plug it in, it heats up a little bit. So I think that you're gonna get the temperature or the heat from the light. So it's just to show you, so to make sure it does not overheat, so you know what's going on. Apart from that, what I would say about the light, maybe something that you need to be aware of, is the fact that it has a fan, so there's a little noise on it. So if you're recording interviews and you super super, like, it's not super loud, right? But if you like, the fan is close to the if the light is close to the subject, and you're recording interviews and you want like absolute quietness, maybe this is not the light for you. There's some other options out there that you can get that have no noisy fan. But other than that, the fan is not super super noisy, because well, on my live stream right now I'm using it, and I have an AC going on, but I have some filters to filter out some noise, obviously. So for live streams, if you're using OBS, obviously it's not gonna be a problem. If you're using things like, if you're recording an interview in real, like, if you recording an interview like on a set, and then you want some absolute quietness, probably you're gonna have a little issues with the noise. But it's not super super loud, honestly. This is something that you can remove in post-production, unless you're live streaming and your live streaming software doesn't have a way to filter out some noise. Again, it's not like super super loud noise. It's really a quiet fan, so it's not really really too loud. So again, it depends on how sensitive your set is, like how quiet you want your set. I just wanted to mention it for you guys if you ever want to get this kit. But other than that, man, it's a good kit. I love it. I'm super happy with the investment, especially again for YouTube and stuff like that, for live streaming, for any other platform, social media, like any social media, like Facebook, Twitch. If you into live streaming for social media, this is gonna be fantastic. And again, for any video production, it's gonna be fantastic for recording interviews, music videos as well. You can use it for recording music videos and stuff like that. So this is it. Let me know again. I see a few people watching. Let me know in the chat where you watching from. Say hello. Probably gonna be ending the stream really soon, so this was not intended to be a long live stream. I just wanted to say how happy and excited I was about these slides, and at the same time give you my first impressions. So that's what you get in the kit. Again, you can still buy just one light. Just if you don't have a softbox, I would recommend to get the Godox softbox at the same time with the light, which can be used actually even for photography. There's some Godox flashlights that you can use with the same softbox, so it's gonna be really really useful in your production. Sorry guys. But other than that, guys, I would encourage you. Actually, I have started live streaming on Amazon Live, so make sure you find me if you are into shopping, if you do some shopping on Amazon Live. I actually finished a live stream right now. I was on Amazon Live doing some live stream about these lights. And if you want to find me there and follow me, it's gonna be Live Production Tips and Tools. That's my name there. And I talk about mostly things like that, things like this, the lighting solutions, things that I already use. At the same time, I talk about other things like, like cameras, especially because holidays are coming. Probably a lot of people are gonna be shopping for new things. Personally, I'm shopping for a smaller lightweight camera. I'm probably gonna be buying another GX85 for my overhead videos, especially when I'm demoing stuff or when I'm recording YouTube videos, I'm doing some unboxing. I need the lightweight kind of camera that I can use. And first I wanted to go with the GoPro, but I feel like a GoPro is not the connectivity, the battery, and all those kind of stuff. I just felt like a GoPro is not gonna cut it, so I'm looking into getting a GX85, simply because I own many Lumix cameras, so not gonna have issues. I don't want to have issues buying new lenses. So if I get a GX85, I already have lenses, Lumix lenses, so I'm gonna be okay with lenses. And it's lightweight and I like the look of it. Autofocus obviously is not good, but I like the look, the image from it. It's awesome. It's a nice camera. It's very inexpensive, so that's probably what I'm gonna be getting for the holidays. That's gonna be my Christmas gift. Guys, let me know what you intending to buy for the holidays. Are you buying any gear? A lot of stuff going on sale on Amazon right now, so make sure you head to amazon.com or .ca or .uk. I don't know if it's .uk. If you looking for deals, make sure you don't miss all those deals. A lot of things are going on sale right now, so this is the best time to shop for new gear, especially getting ready for 2022. That's what I have in mind, so I'll be shopping obviously for a few things here and there. But other than that, looks like the chat is quiet. Probably going to end the stream. I thank you guys for joining. I saw a few people joining. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining. If you're watching on replay, I thank you also for watching this video. Hopefully I was able to give you some insights and some my thoughts about this lighting kit that I got from Amazon. Again, you don't have to get the kit. You can just get one light, and one light's about $120, guys. $120. It's really, really cheap. Maybe get the you can get the Softbox separately, so that's gonna be something with good value. So as you can see, just show it to you right here. So this is the light itself, so as you can see, it's only $120, and comes with, let me see, comes with just a remote. It's just a light and the reflector. So that's about it. So you can get just a light and get a separate softbox. You have more options here from Godox. There's some other Godox lights that you may consider as well, not just the SL-60W. The SL-60W is like the lowest, the cheapest, but it still has really good features, honestly. So so some soft boxes that you can consider here, like this one. This is not what I got, by the way, but this is another one that you can consider. So this is been awesome to be with you guys again. Let me know what you think. I'm using the light right now. As you can see, it's really even. I like the softbox, it's really awesome. So let me know again if you're watching on the replay. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you're watching live, again, I still appreciate you being here, you know. But other than that, I think I'm going to end the stream. Hopefully I'll see you next week. I'll be live. Usually I'm live on Fridays and Mondays, so hopefully next Friday I'm gonna be able to see you guys. But other than that, I always post videos, so 2 videos a week, so 1 video and the live stream. So I'll see you on one of my videos. But don't forget, if you shop on Amazon, if you're looking for some deals, I may be live sometime on Amazon Live. So make sure you follow me on Amazon Live. It's live production tips and tools, and that's where I do some demos of things that I bought, things that I'm using in my studio for YouTube or for my other video production business. So that's where you're probably gonna be able to, we can talk about few deals on Amazon, things that you may be interested in, especially for the holidays shopping season. All right, so guys, I appreciate you being here again on replay or watching live. I appreciate your time. Other than that, I'll see you guys on my next video or my next live stream. Thank you guys and take care.